They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will start this game off with the football. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, and us talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. On the ground, it's Murray. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Makes a man miss. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Panthers are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Murray. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Why not trying to get it in? They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Gives it on the option. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Kennesaw State right back to work. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking left. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Lining up to convert 3rd down. The give on the option. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try the left side. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Foster. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. The lead is 6 in the 1st. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week and dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch around the 50. Still on his feet. picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he got loose. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... And the pressure that's there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll run play action. On target over the middle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Kennesaw State right back to work. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal petty check.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the left side. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Run in the red zone. It's Murray. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
The run from the shotgun. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Here's the fly sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. California is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 20 over Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Foster. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. They boot it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The field goal is no good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, that's a pretty good lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Past the 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. They want to run it left here. Turning it on! That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the punishment has been extended. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive bye will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Little. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Motion from the back. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. That pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep your...
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his third sack of the game.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man, it's Toure. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Back open in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Not enough space, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. He's got him. Powers through the defender. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got some room into the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.